As we start our school year this year, whatever it's looking like, whether it be at home, hybrid, or face-to-face, or reassessing it in October, November, and then making some changes, one of the things I wanted to point out to you all is that we've all operate under a multi-tiered system of supports, and we've always done very good at that academically, in RTI, response to instruction, response to intervention. We've always done that very well academically, and I look at it from a behavioral or a social emotional standpoint. And one of the things I wanted to share with you today is the whole kind of way we look at a tiered system of intervention. We look at tier 1 as being wanting 80 to 85% of our kids to just be okay and respond to everything based on our consistent, predictable interventions and managements that we put into place as a school. Tier 2 are those 15 to 20% of the kids that need another layer on top of what we're already doing so they can be successful. And then of course tier 3 is that 2 to 5% of our kids that need a lot of extra help or perhaps even more services that are offered at our schools. But I want you to think about where we are right now after COVID and in the next year as school is going on. Everything that we did at tier 1 still is pretty solid, but we've got to think about the tier 2 interventions. Did we use support center models for kids who needed more time during the day for intervention or counseling or whatever it might be? Same as academic. We put another layer on those kids who need more services. But I want you to think about this. When we are coming back to school this year at whatever model, as we transition from model to model, we and the children, no matter what their age, are more at tier 2 than we are tier 1. See, we have a lot more stressors. We have trauma that has now been a consistent form of stress for us based on what's gone on in the world. So knowing that, we have to be careful that we're not saying this child needs tier 2 services, but actually saying if a large percentage of our kids and adults are coming back in that condition or that feeling, if you will, those now heavier amount of services that we did at tier 2 have to become part of tier 1. So in a way, our tier 1 has changed. Our tier 1 is going to expand based on our needs right now. So keep that in mind and be prepared for the amount of slide that kids come back in when it comes to behavior, the amount of social emotional stress we're feeling that we have to be careful we're not sharing with our children. As we know, we want to bring our kids into our calm, not join them in their chaos, as it's said. And so we have to expect that those of us who are tier 2, it's all tier 1 now. And we're all in tier 2. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. I speak and consult on school behavior, and I love to help districts solve some of these problems. See you next time.